Saturday. Happy sunny Saturday. We'll get started. So we'll come to a comfortable seat. Great, and taking a moment to just settle in and begin to breathe. Letting yourself get heavy into your seat. And if you need to prop yourself up, if you have a yoga block, you can place it underneath your butt or a pillow or a blanket, just so you have a nice long spine. And taking a moment here to let your energy just settle in a little bit. Taking deep inhales and full exhales. And notice how your breath starts to calm the muscles, maybe calm the mind. And I invite you to set an affirmation, a positive affirmation for yourself, for your practice today. It can be anything, a quick sentence, I am here, I'm strong, I'm breathing, whatever it may be. And as we move and breathe, keeping your affirmation with you. And just repeating it as you need, as we move. And then feel your hips and your legs heavy and rooted into the earth. And from that rooting, feel a lift up through the back of the spine. A lengthening from your hip bones up through the armpits. And as you inhale, draw your shoulders up to your ears. And as you exhale, you'll draw your shoulders onto the back as you let the crown of the head reach up to the sky. We'll bring our hands in front of the heart center with our affirmations in our minds. And I'll gently sing the sound of Om one time. And you can sing along or just listen in. I'll take a full breath in. You bow your head to your very own heart. Release the hands, open the eyes. And we're going to start seated today. So just some simple seated cat-cows. Your hands will come onto the knees. And as you inhale, you're going to look up to the sky, draw your shoulders back. And then as you exhale, you're going to round and look towards the belly. Inhale, chest reaches forward, shoulders draw back. And exhale, round. Inhale, look up, lean forward. Exhale and round. Inhale, rock forward, look up. And exhale, round. Beautiful, two more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, look up, shoulders draw back. And exhale, round. As you inhale, we'll come back up to neutral. We'll start to make some circles in the spine. Right? So they can be big circles, little circles. And it doesn't matter how you're breathing, just as long as you're breathing. And we'll stick with one direction for now. You can even add like the curvature, reaching back, kind of do this circular cat-cow. And then we'll switch directions. So I first started to my left, now I'm going I started to the right. Nice, and we'll do, let's say, 2 more circles in this direction. And then we'll come all the way back up to center. Beautiful. As you inhale, the arms will reach up. And exhale, release the hands. Okay, starting to bring our breath with movements. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, release. Good. 2 more. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, release. Last time. Inhale, arms rise. Now we're going to take the right hand back behind us. Our left hand will come to the left knee, taking a twist. As you inhale, reach up through the chest. And as you exhale, start to twist to your right. And then we'll inhale, reach the arms all the way back up. And now you will exhale, left hand comes back behind, right hand to the left knee. Inhale to grow long, reach through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, twist from the belly a little bit more. As you inhale, arms will reach up. Beautiful. Now as you exhale, fingertips will reach forward. We take a little forward fold. Maybe you rock from side to side. Beautiful. Then we'll make our way back up, and then we'll switch the cross of the legs. So whichever leg you had in front, now you're going to put behind the other leg. We're going to do the twists again. As you inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, left hand comes back behind, right hand to the left knee. Inhale to lift through the chest. Exhale to twist. Good. Taking a couple of breaths here. Then as you inhale, arms reach. And exhale, right hand comes back behind, left hand to your right knee. Inhale to reach through the chest. Exhale to twist from the belly. And then we'll inhale to reach the arms back up. And as you exhale, fingertips reach forward and take a fold. Again, you can just gently rock a little side to side. And then we'll make our way back up, and we'll come onto our hands and knees. Hands will go directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. Spread your fingertips wide. And we'll do some cat-cows from all fours. So as you inhale, look up to the sky, tailbone will lift. And then as you exhale, round the spine, press the floor away. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. And exhale, round. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Last time, inhale, look up. And exhale, round. From here, we come back to a neutral spine, and we'll step the left foot forward between the hands. Right, so our modification is to keep the back knee down, or you can lift your back knee up off the mat if you want to make it a little bit more challenging. Stay high on the ball of the back foot, and then walk your fingertips out on a diagonal to the right. I always like to start with the same warm-up. Gently wag your hips a little side to side. Again, you can always lower your back knee down. And if the ground is too far away from you, you can grab a couple books. Maybe you have some weights laying around just to prop your fingertips up a little bit higher. And then we'll walk the hands back to center. Again, your back knee can stay down or stay lifted. Your right palm's gonna plant underneath the right shoulder. Left arm's gonna reach up to the sky, take a twist. Your gaze can be either down to the ground or up to the sky. And then as you exhale, release your left hand down. We'll lower the right knee. And then we're going to begin to straighten the left leg, pull up on your left toes, taking a runner's lunge. Keep reaching the chest forward, right? Try not to too round. You want to lengthen the spine. And then we'll re-bend through the left knee, let your hips settle. And then as you inhale, the arms will reach up to the sky. Taking another full breath in. Oops, and exhale, fingertips release down. Let's step back to all fours. Wag the hips a little side to side. And then from here, our right foot will travel forward between the hands. Modification, you keep your left knee down or you lift the knee up off the mat. Your fingertips will now walk out on a diagonal to the left. And very gently pull the right hip forward and back to wiggle the hips. Beautiful, and then fingertips come back to center. Let's plant the left palm down underneath the left shoulder. Your right arm will reach up to the sky. Gaze up either to the fingertips or down to the ground if looking up hurts your neck. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, release your right hand to the mat, and we'll lower the left knee down. Beautiful. From here, we'll shift the hips back. Begin to straighten your right leg. Still have a little bend. Flex your right toes. And then we'll bend through the right knee. Let the hips get heavy. And as you inhale, arms will reach up. Taking another full breath in. Now as you exhale, we'll release the hands to the mat. Come back to all fours. And from here, you have two options. So if down dog is too much in your practice, you come into puppy pose. And puppy pose is you walk your hands out in front of you, keep your butt lifted, and the head rests down, right? So that's your modification if down dog is too much. If you can come into down dog, we're gonna tuck the toes under, spread the fingertips wide, and then lift up into a plank. That's a good way to measure your down dog. And then from there, lift your hips up and back. And if you're in down dog, you'll pedal your feet out. Shake your head, yes and no. First down dog of the day, maybe. You can rock your hips a little side to side, whatever feels good. Beautiful, and on your inhale, we're gonna add on a little bit. So even from all fours, you can do it. But we're gonna reach the right leg up to the sky. And now as you exhale, you're gonna bend the knee and open the hip. So you're gonna stretch in the front of our right thigh. You can circle your right ankle around. And then you'll lower your right foot back down. Right, and I'll do it on all fours on the other side. As you inhale, left leg will rise. And then as you exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. You're trying to kick your own butt with your foot. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, release the leg down. However you get there, we'll walk the feet all the way to the top of the mat. So if you're in down dog, you'll come up onto your toes. You'll exhale to bend the knees, and then we'll walk forward. Once you're there, clasp opposite elbows and let yourself hang. Maybe you add a rock from side to side. And then the fingertips will release down. As you inhale, you'll lift and lengthen your chest halfway. And as you exhale, you'll fold. Inhale halfway. And exhale, fold. Last time, inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. On the inhale, we're going to reach our arms all the way up to the sky. And now as you exhale, the hands will come to the heart center. Take a moment, breathe, repeating your affirmation to yourself. And then we'll continue on. We'll do some half sun salutes and then some full sun salutes and pepper some fun stuff in. So on the inhale, the arms will reach all the way up. And as you exhale, you'll fold. Inhale halfway. And exhale to fold. Inhale, arms will reach all the way up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, we have 3 more. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms rise. Beautiful. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, arms reach. And exhale, fold. From here, we'll add on a little bit. Inhale, halfway. As you exhale, you're going to plant your fingertips down and take a big step back with the left foot. Okay, I'm going to spin this way so you can see. We'll lower the left knee to the mat, and then we'll inhale to reach the arms up. So we're in a low lunge. You're going to grab hold of your left wrist or forearm with your right hand. Take a deep breath in, and now as you exhale, we're going to crescent to the right. If you need help with balance, you walk your right foot out to the right a little bit more. Squeeze your left butt. And then as you inhale, we come back up. Good, and then we'll step forward to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms will reach up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fingertips down. We take a big step back with the right foot. Lower your right knee to the mat. As you inhale, arms will reach up. So now we switch sides. So now you'll grab hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Reach it up to the sky, grow a little longer, and then crescent to the left. Squeeze your right butt. And then we'll inhale to reach back up. Exhale, fingertips release down. We step forward to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Again, we're going to add on a little bit more each time. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale halfway. Now as you exhale, fingertips plant down. We're gonna step back to down dog. So you'll walk your feet back, hips lift up. Nice. And then on the inhale, we're gonna come forward to plank. So your hands are directly underneath the shoulders. You're squeezing everything in towards the midline. And then from here, modification, you lower your knees to the mat, or you can stay up in your plank and then lower down to the belly. From there, hands move underneath the shoulders, scoop the tailbone down, and then we'll press into the palms, chest to lift up to cobra. Then from here, we'll make our way back up to all fours, and then down dog. Taking 3 deep breaths in down dog. Or puppy pose. And then we'll inhale high up onto the toes. If you're in down dog, look between the hands. As you exhale, you can walk your feet to the top of the mat, or you can bend your knees and take a little hop, or a couple of hops. Inhale halfway, exhale and fold. Inhale, the arms are gonna reach all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, hands are gonna come to the heart. Cool, we're gonna add on a little bit more. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale halfway. As you exhale, we're going to plant the palms. Take a big step back with your left foot. Lower your left knee to the mat. On the inhale, arms will reach up. Nice. Now as you exhale, you have 2 options here. Your hands will either come to the outside edge of your right leg and you twist your belly to the right? That's stage 1. Or you can take your left elbow and hook it over the right knee. Your palms are at the heart center. Now, if you want to spice it up a little bit, we lift the hip off the mat. We'll take a couple breaths here. To help with balance, squeeze your legs towards one another without actually moving them. Got it. Taking another full breath in. Now, as you exhale, we'll lower the back knee down, release your fingertips down, down dog. And you might feel some buzzing around the right thigh. On the inhale, we rock forward to a plank. Modification, lower your knees, and then we'll lower all to the belly. Inhale, chest to rise to cobra. And as you exhale, we come through all fours, and then down dog or puppy pose. 3 big breaths here. And then we'll inhale high up onto the toes, look between the hands, exhale, you'll walk or float your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good, we have 1 more, switching legs. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale and fold. Inhale halfway. As you exhale now, we'll take a big step back with the right foot, and we'll start with the knee down. Inhale, arms reach up. Now as you exhale, you have 2 options. Either hands come to the outside edge of the left thigh, or your right elbow hooks over the left knee. Palms come to prayer at the heart, and then maybe you lift your right knee up off. Even if you're in the higher version of the twist, you can always lift the knee up. Draw both shoulders back. Another full breath in and out. Now on your next inhale, we release the fingertips down, lower your right knee, Come back to all fours, and then down dog. All right, the legs might feel a little bit more even now. As you inhale, we come forward to plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, chest to rise to cobra. Now as you exhale, we'll come back through all fours and sit the hips back to child's pose. Taking a couple deep breaths here. Relax your head down to the mat. We'll take about 30 seconds or so just breathing. Repeating your affirmation to yourself, let this be, let the transitions be the time where you tune back in to why you're here, why you're practicing. And then as you inhale, we'll make our way back up to all fours. And as we exhale, we'll come back through down dog. Take a couple deep breaths here. Beautiful. From here, walk the feet all the way to the top, or if you're a jumper, you can jump to the top of the mat. On the inhale, we lengthen halfway. And as you exhale, we fold. On the inhale, we'll reach the arms all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, hands will come to the heart. All right, let yourself readjust to being upright. And from here, we're going to take a big step back with our right foot. So your right heel is going to spin parallel with the outside edge of the mat, coming into a warrior two stance. So you bend through the left knee. Keep a little bend in the right knee too. We tend to like hyperextend that knee and push it like way far back. Right, and then our arms will come out to a T. Gaze out over your left fingertips. Squeeze your arm muscles onto the arms and spread your fingertips wide. Right, let's celebrate. It's a beautiful day. Sun shining, it's warm. Well, warmer. And from here, we're going to bring the left elbow to the left knee. Again, still spreading wide through the fingertips. Right arm can reach up to the sky, or you swing it alongside the ear. Keep squeezing in through the belly. Feel a nice stretch on the left hip, left hamstring. And then the right hand is going to come to our right hip. Left hand either comes to our shin or to the ground, and then we're going to straighten the left leg. It's okay to have a little bend. We want a little bend. Your gaze again is either up to the sky or down to the ground. This is Trikonasana, triangle pose. If you'd like, you can also reach the right arm up or sweep it alongside the ear. Beautiful. Then as you inhale, we're going to rebend through the left knee, come up to warrior two. Now as you exhale, fingertips release down. We step forward to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms reach up. And then we switch sides. Exhale, hands come to the heart. We're going to take a big step back now with our left foot. And you'll pivot and plant the left heel down so it's parallel with the outside edge of the mat. Bend deep into the right knee, and then fingertips come out. Right, again, squeeze the arm muscles onto the arms. Spread your fingertips wide. Breathe. Nice. And then right elbow will come to the right knee, left arm will reach up to the sky, or you can swing it alongside the ear. Good, taking another full breath in. As you exhale, the left hand will come to the hip. Right fingertips are either on the ground or on the shin, and then we begin to straighten the right leg. Draw the chest backwards. Again, if it hurts the neck to look up, you look down, and then left arm might reach up, or you can swing alongside the ear. Take another deep breath in. Now as you exhale, come all the way up, warrior two. Release your fingertips to the mat, and then we step forward back to a forward fold. On the inhale, we lengthen. On the exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Nice, exhale, hands to the heart. Take a minute, breathe. And then as you inhale, arms reach back up. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Now as you exhale, we're gonna plant the fingertips down, big step back with the left foot. Good, from here we're gonna lower the left knee to the mat. So we're gonna build upon the twist that we started with beginning of the practice. On the inhale, arms reach up. Good, so stage one, you could stay with the hands on the legs, right? And you twist over to the right, or you can hook the left elbow over the right knee, right? Or maybe eventually even the left shoulder. Don't worry about that though. Hands come into prayer. So your left elbow points down to the ground, right elbow up to the sky. And then we're gonna lift the back knee up off the mat, if you can, right? Draw the legs towards one another. If you fall, you come right back in. All right, if you wanna spice it up a little bit more, left fingertips reach down, right arm fingertips reach up. But you don't have to do it, it's just an option. Feel the strength in the legs, a fire in the belly. Nice, now as you inhale, we're gonna come back up. Now we're in a high lunge, or you can keep the back knee down, right? Ooh, wobbling around a bit. As you exhale, fingertips release down. We're gonna hop the left foot in a little bit, plant the foot down, and then we straighten the right leg. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, pull your right hip back. And breathe. Awesome, and then we'll step forward, forward fold. Notice, feel, and breathe. And then we switch sides. So as you inhale, lift halfway. As you exhale, fingertips release down. We take a big step back with the right foot. Stage one, let's all lower the right knee down. We'll inhale to reach the arms up. Good, stage one, now you bring your hands either to the outside edge of the left leg, or you can hook your left elbow or your right elbow over the left knee. Twist your belly to the left. Palms come into prayer. Then from there, you can lift your back knee up off the mat, make it a little bit more challenging. Maybe your right fingertips reach down towards the ground, left arm can reach up. Take it a little bit further. Right, but if you feel straining, you back out of the pose a little bit. Don't forget to breathe. And now as we inhale, fingertips are going to release down to the ground. If your back knee is lowered, we're going to lift it up. And then we're going to step our right foot a little bit more forward, right? So the right foot can plant down. As you inhale, we lengthen. And as you exhale, you pull the left hip back. Nice. And from here, you step forward, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Release everything. Let the head, neck, and shoulders go. Rock a little side to side. And then as you inhale, hands come to shins, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. And as you exhale, hands come to the heart. Good, breathe. Awesome, so now we're gonna do a little bit more. On the inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, we'll bring the hands back to the heart center, right? We were just there. We're gonna come into tree pose. So you'll root down through your left foot. We're gonna play around with tree pose, right? So you cut a balance on your left foot. To start, your right toes are down on the ground, or they can come to your left calf or left upper inner thigh, right? So you have plenty of options. You can use a wall for balance. We're gonna hold tree pose for a little bit of time, not too long, and then we're gonna move it. Maybe your arms reach up to the sky. Nice. Awesome. And then we're gonna move it around a little bit. So hands will come back to the hips. We're gonna hug the right knee in. I'm just gonna shift here. Right knee hugs in, no hands. Little bend in the left knee. And then we're gonna send the right foot back and come into warrior three. Option to reach your arms forward, right? Or your fingertips, you can take more of a standing split if you need that modification. So hands either at the heart or reaching forward. Nice. And then we'll step, top of the mat. Wiggle your legs around. Good, and then we switch. So now you root down through your right foot. Ball the left foot comes to the ground. Heel comes onto the right ankle or calf. And then you'll move the foot up the calf, right? Maybe you take your foot, place it on your upper right inner thigh. Everything's tugging inward. Hands start at the heart. And then maybe your arms can reach up to the sky. Again, we hold tree pose, we get our balance. If you fall out, you come right back in. Nice, and then from here, you're gonna hug the left knee forward, right? Maybe your arms are still up. Little bend in the right knee, and we're gonna shift the left leg back. Kick it straight, like you're pressing a wall away from you. Beautiful, another full breath in, and then as you exhale, come up. Good, we'll take a vinyasa to forget all that. As you inhale, arms rise. Exhale and fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale back to down dog. On the inhale, we rock forward to a plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, chest to rise, cobra. Beautiful. Now as you exhale, we come through all fours. Now we'll do pigeon on the right side. So your right knee will come to the outside edge of your right wrist. Walk your left knee back. right? And then from there, you come up on the fingertips, squeeze your legs together. And then when you're ready, you can lower down to your elbows. Right now, there's another option if you want to take this into, since we did some twisting today, you can walk your right fingertips out in front of you and wave your left arm underneath and rest on the left side of the head. Whoops, and your right arm reaches forward. So that's always an option too. And if this pigeon is not for you today, you come to lie down and you cross your right ankle over the left knee, hold on to the back of the left leg. We work from here. Right, everybody's different. We'll take about a minute on each side in pigeon. Again, if you want to take the weave, right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches underneath. Nice deep breath. Maybe you try just a regular pigeon for a little bit, and then you try the weave. Or you can stay in the weave the whole time, or a normal pigeon. Up to you. About 20 more seconds of just being in this posture. And then slowly make your way back up. We come to all fours, or you can go through down dog, up to you. And then we switch sides. So now your left knee will come to the left wrist. If you were on your back, we'll just take the left ankle and cross it over the right knee. Right, just to switch sides. First, start out, if you're going into your regular pigeon, start out on your fingertips, squeeze your legs towards one another, and then you'll lower down to your elbows. Right, if you wanted to add the twist, the left fingertips reach out, right arm weaves underneath the left, and you rest on the right side of the head. And you take about a minute here, wherever you are. You take a couple more deep breaths. And then you'll root your left palm down if you're in the twist. Make your way back up. You people will take down dog or puppy pose, up to you. And then from here, we'll come onto our bellies. So lower yourself down. You're going to take your hands and place them underneath the forehead. And then we'll bend the right knee. Right, and you stay here. If you have really tight hamstrings, stay here, don't push it. Now if you want an extra thigh stretch, you reach around with your right hand, grab hold of the right foot. Pull the foot towards the butt. And again, you can let your head either resting on the outside, the left side of the head, or your forehead's down. And then you can kick your foot into your hand. to lift the knee up if just the regular stretch, like pulling the foot towards the butt isn't enough. Give yourself a little traction. And then you'll release, get a little shoulder stretch with that too. And we'll switch sides. So now you'll reach around, bend your left knee, grab hold of the left foot with your left hand. And you can stay here and just pull the foot towards the butt. Or if you need more of the stretch, you start to lift your left thigh up, right? Your right leg is still engaged. And kick your foot into your hand, hand to foot. And take another deep breath in. And then you'll exhale to release. And from here, we just flip ourselves onto our backs. Once you're there, guide the knees into the chest. And gently rock yourself a little side to side. Maybe you circle the knees around. And then we'll extend the left leg long. Hug the right knee in and then pull your right knee out to the right. You start to stretch through your right inner thigh. Left hand can come onto the hip. If you have the space, you can kick your right leg straight. If you have a wall, you can use the wall. It's a little leverage there. And then we'll take our right leg and cross it over to the left. Arms will come out to a T. Feel yourself start to wind down after a pretty strong practice. And then as you inhale, we bring the right leg back to center. Extend your right leg long. Your right hand will come to your right hip, and then we'll hug the left knee in and let the left knee open to the left. Try and keep your right hip rooted. So if that means you don't bring the knee as far, that's okay. Bring it back into the center a little bit. And you can also extend the foot. And then we'll take our left leg and we'll cross it over to the right. You'll open your arms out to a T. Let the shoulders relax. And then as you inhale, we'll rise back up. Again, hugging the knees into the chest. From here, we keep our right knee hugged in. Left leg reaches long. And then hold on to the back of your right thigh. Flex the right foot and press your leg away from you. So the leg presses into the hands into the leg. And maybe you point and flex the foot a couple times. And then let your right leg come long on the mat. Just notice the difference. And then the left knee will hug in. Give yourself a nice squeeze. And then you'll hold on to the back of the left leg. Interlace the hands and press the leg into the hands, hands into the leg. Again, point and flex the foot a couple times. And then hugging the knees back into the chest. And then we'll place the soles of the feet mat width distance apart. Arms will come out to a T or to a cactus. And we'll very slowly windshield wipe the knees from side to side. Now you have an option, so we'll let the knees knock over to the left. You can stay with the knees just knocking, right? Or you can take your left ankle to cross on top of the right thigh. And if that's not serving for you, you just let the foot stay on the ground. And then as you inhale, the legs will come back up, and now we'll let them knock over to the right. Now your right ankle can cross on top of the left knee, or you just keep your feet on the ground. And as you inhale, legs come back to center. You're going to hug both knees into the chest. And we'll do happy baby. So you can grab hold. So first option is to grab hold of the back of the legs. Knees come wide and you just kind of rock from side to side. If you have it in your practice, you can grab onto your shins, your ankles, or the outside edges of the feet. And everybody's different. If you feel any crunching in the hips, I want you just to bring the knees into the chest, take your knees wide. And then from there, we'll hug both knees back in. And when you're ready, we'll lower all the way down for Shavasana. We'll take about 2 to 3 minutes here, just breathing, right? And if you don't like lying on your back, if you want to sit in a seated meditation, you are more than welcome to do that as well. Bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. And as you're resting here, you repeat your affirmation or use this as time for meditation or prayer. Meditation doesn't have to be anything complex. It's, I'm breathing, I'm here. I inhale, I exhale. So use this time as you see fit, as you rest. And then you'll slowly begin to take a deeper breath in through the nose, into the belly, and out of the belly, out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle the toes, and then stretch the arms and stretch your legs. And then you'll hug the knees into the chest or place the soles of the feet on the mat. And in your own time, we'll come to roll all the way over onto one side. And then we'll make our way back up to a seated position. Right? And then once you're there, we'll sit with the eyes closed for a moment. We transition slowly back into our more awakened state. Take a couple breaths. And scan your body, scan your mind, scan the heart. Notate any minor differences after your practice from when you first sat this morning. And then bringing the hands in front of the heart center. And you set an affirmation at the beginning of your practice today. Know that it is already within you. Our practice is a way for us to realize our potential, right? We are breathing, we are strong, we are confident. We are present, whatever it may have been. As you go through this beautiful day today and the weekend, keep your affirmation with you. Come back to it whenever you need. Let it be a reminder of your strength and your practice on the mat. And in honor of our time together this morning, I'll sing the sound of Om. Again, you can always sing along or just listen. And I'll take a full breath in. Bow your head to your very own heart. Thank you all so much for practicing with me on this beautiful sunny morning. Namaste. I hope everybody has a great day.